Willie Zalatoris, Will Zalatoris. Pretty cool guy.
I will forever enjoy the video of when we were filming with Romo, that he introduces us to Will, and Will is like excited to meet me.
Want to water your stuff.
Oh, thanks, I appreciate it.
He's very excited that he has a fan out there.
Graham's one and only fan, Will Zalatoris.
Will and I had initially coordinated over DM, and Will's agent's like, this is amazing to me because he turns down almost everything and I can never get him to do anything, and now he's just saying yes to whatever you guys ask. So it made me feel really good.
I've watched a lot of your interviews because I'm always wanting to learn, talking to people about their processes, what makes them great.
At the time we did this interview with Will, he was only 25 years old. I was blown away by his composure, his maturity, how well-spoken he was, particularly when he was talking about the LIV Golf PGA Tour rivalry.
I haven't won yet and I've made over $10 million on tour. If I sat there and said I feel like I'm undercompensated as a PGA Tour pro, what does that say about me?
This was at the height of the PGA's tensions with LIV, and Will was somebody who was very vehemently opposed to making the jump and taking what would have been an enormous payday. We later learned was turning down something like $130 million.
There's no amount of money to me that can make me give up on my dreams, and I'm in this to go win a major.
At the time, they weren't sure whether players who defected to LIV would be allowed to compete in majors. Turning down $130 million on principle alone, you gotta give him enormous amounts of credit. Could also be the height of stupidity, you never know. But more power to him for sticking to his beliefs.
You never know, they might coexist. I don't know. That's for the courts to decide. That's not for me to decide, but
What's your gut tell you?
I don't know, man. I haven't graduated college yet. I don't know the answer.
The dude's the same age as me. It's just like, wow, like what am I doing? What is he doing? Like, I mean, it's just crazy.
We are going to somebody's house. Somebody's house.
Tony Romo, babe.
Tony Romo!
Will suggested to me, what if we have Tony come out as part of this taping, because they're good friends and Tony's really played an important role in Will's career. So I said, that's great. And the one thing that inevitably always happens when dealing with Tony is every single detail blows up last minute.
Romo was supposed to come by the golf course where Graham and Will were going to be playing around, and Romo would just kind of jump in.
Sure enough, night before the taping, I'm flying in and I get a text from Tony saying, bad news, tomorrow's not gonna work. I text Will, I'm like, if I can get Tony to let us just pop by his house, you cool with that? He said, sure, no problem. And sure enough, Tony was cool with it. I was surprised to learn through the research, and Will's mom even brought this up, that Tony played an enormous role in Will's confidence building.
It's nice you didn't say arrogance.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I built his arrogance.
I got a big kick out of the friendly banter between Tony and Will, whether it was during their combined interview that we did with them or during the chipping contest.
So we got 5 balls apiece. Closest to the hole wins. What's the bet?
Oh, just if I win, it's just not going to go good for him either way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is more about me not losing than...
This would be fantastic, because this is actually caught on camera.
This is harder to chip than at Augusta, bud. Now I know why you don't practice your chipping.
These guys play games all the time together with real money on the line. But even more important than that is bragging rights. You could tell that both guys really wanted to win.
It's a lot of practice swings.
Yep. No one's gonna remember how long it took. They're only gonna see it spliced together for 1 second.
It's kind of like I said, he's kind of a fourth quarter guy.
Ooh, this is it. This is it.
I mean, Tony should have won. It's in his backyard, and God knows how often he plays that thing.
Well done.
Thank you.
But I still need to go down there and check officially if he's closer.
Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead. Please walk. I'll be up here. Please walk down there.
All right, I'll give it to you.
far and away, that was my favorite part of the taping. You know, it was just so fun, and they were just shooting the having a good time. Did it seem like I was part of the group? Probably not.
Not really.
Yeah.
I've literally hit a golf ball like 5 times in my life.
I think it shows just by the way you walk. Feel that? Mm-hmm. Now go ahead and just hit it. Keep your hands in front of it. Good job.
For the Will Zalatoris shoot, we actually went to this amazing barbecue place. I mean, it's Texas, all right? They probably have one of the best barbecues over there.
Wow, I think we need some more food.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you.
I think everything from the whole menu ended up on that table. It was so much food.
These two right here, literally on speed dial for me.
I just remembered it was super awkward, like passing food around the table while we were trying to talk, and nobody really knew whether to talk or serve themselves, and so we left a lot of really good food uneaten.
Fortunately though, one person from the crew was staying an extra night in Dallas, and they got to take all those leftovers with them.